She wanna go on a trick or retreat, but I'm sorry, I never retreated. I set the bar so high that you might as well leave it. I'm going undefeated. I've broken the system, had to breach it. That's mission impossible, mission completed.
Salute when you see me, yeah. I got the heart of a god and a genie. I want you to love me, I want you to need me. When I this face is feedy. I gotta get back to the hood. I remember when I was the needy. Clean me up, squeaky. She fell in love deeply. Sleepy. They like what I say, they repeat me.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, and today's clash of conferences is just moments away. It's the Jets and the Panthers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the New York Jets and the Carolina Panthers. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte, from way up at the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the 36, Wilson uncorks one for Davis. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Here's Wilson to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Now the Jets send on Braden Mann to punt. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's McDonald. And that is incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over in your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. And that nearly an opening drive INT, but it does fall incomplete. Not the way you wanted to start this ball game as it brings up 4th down. On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Now Michael Carter, who played nearby in college in Chapel Hill. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Now this will be caught by Brown. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
On 1st and 10, it's Carter.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson is brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
A nice completion there for the first down. And, Charles, you think about the quarterbacks of recent vintage that have been thrust into action week 1. It's no guarantee of future success, but we sure have seen some good ones.
We certainly have, partner. How about Joe Burrow with the Bengals in 2020? He was excellent. Kyler Murray with the Cardinals. The best part about his game has his team run the brink of the playoffs. And Deshaun Watson has won division titles after having started from day one.
And Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the future as well. They got some guys who might need a year or two on the practice squad, so then we'll find out if they can actually play.
They'll run on first down. It's Carter. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Shotgun snap and a give to Carter.
And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
A much different second drive here, Charles. They go 3 and out the first time. This time they've been able to sustain something downfield.
And that's what often happens. You get the game started. You know, you have to get your footing underneath you. You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of...
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
LaMichael Pirine. Excellent work there to get in on the touchdown run.
And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive.
They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10.
They go play action with McDonald. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 39 yards there, a big one.
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this. It just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the gun, McDonald. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run. McDonald sets to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
Here's McDonald to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
McDonald. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Tremble with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Panthers have got it back to a one-score game. Gonzalez able to tackle on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down.
What a big 2020 for Hassan Reddick. Really emerged on the scene as he tied for 4th in the NFL with a career-high 12.5 sacks for the Arizona Cardinals last year. Ended up signing with the Carolina Panthers in March, a team that was 23rd in sacks in 2020.
And the grab by Croft. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And bulldozing his way through. 35 yards that time on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. DJ Moore, the Carolina offense, about to take over once again. You better believe that he's well aware he has 0 catches right now, and they're losing, so he's probably a little hungry.
And you know the guys on defense are aware as well, and they're really excited that he has no catches, but they're also worried because a lot of times, just like the ticking time bomb, the longer you hold him down, when he finally explodes, look out.
Yeah, no catches, though, so far in this game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is McDonald. Rolling to his right. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing on 1st down. McDonald. again. He finds more. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
All right, just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
To throw on second down. McDonald flush to his right. And he'll find Hall. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Short throw hauled in by Croft. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 5 yards remain on second down. Wilson. Crowder's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And his kick is indeed good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. A final shot before break. McDonald, he's going to try and go deep again. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A big play there as time expires in the first half. And the Panthers get a late touchdown here in the final play of the first half. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've reached halftime here. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And I don't know what more they need to see of him than what we're going to see in this player montage. He's been great. Why aren't they winning this game, I guess, is the question.
It is a good question, isn't it? Remember the time we spent with them in practice beforehand and had that little twinkle in his eye where he thought, hey, we can get some bombs in this game. We can get deep, and that's exactly what's going on. But I don't think he thought if they could do that they'd be on the losing end.
They might need more of this air raid attack. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone will come free.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, McDonald. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's McDonald off of the play fake.
Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off Week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave
nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10, and he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
The extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Here's Smith to return it.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
A gain of 6 there on first. Looking to throw on second down. McDonald. And this one is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
From the gun on third down. McDonald escaping the pressure right. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Second down and 3.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 45-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw. McDonald. He finds his man, complete. It's Hall. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Looking to throw. McDonald. And that's complete to the right side. It's Marshall. 3 yards the gain there, second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw on second down. McDonald. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's McDonald. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. From the gun, McDonald. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door.
There he goes right side. He's at the 50, the 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
And plenty to praise on the play, but this is also a bit of a breakdown defensively because you've got to be right on him when he makes the catch. Otherwise, he has the ability to really make you pay, and he does right there, picking up excellent real estate after the catch.
Here's Smith to return it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A good pickup there, 21 yards. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, McDonald flush to his right. He's got Anderson right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws. One of the more productive and durable players up until last year. Remember, in 2019, 116 catches, which was an all-time record for NFL running backs. Trying to come back from an injury-filled 2020, just 17 catches on the year. Sure is great to see him back on the field doing his thing.
Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. He finds his man complete. That's Hall. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sideline.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Cole McDonald with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
The return man, Ty Johnson. And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And they'll get him down here at the 23. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On 2nd and inches, Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Brown. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Out of the gun, they run with Carter.
Chet fighting through, and he's got space. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
62 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
On 1st down, right back to Carter.
And some room to work. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
On second down, a run with Carter.
And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Carter once more.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
So now the Panthers down by 13, and time a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Out of the gun, McDonald.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hall. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
McDonald sets to throw.
He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
McDonald.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hall. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
Here's McDonald to throw.
They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. McDonald. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by Bryce Hall.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They go down to a knee, and the new campaign off to a good start. It's a win here in Week 1. As a fan of the NFL, for an opener, you can't ask for much more than this overtime in Week 1.
I know it's hard to believe that some people may not have been watching our game, but I'll bet their social media